Alright, welcome to State of Play.
Yeah, and episode 2.
Episode 2.
Hello, my name's Jonathan Watson. I'm here with my good friend Tom Batt. How are you doing, Tom?
I'm doing good.
You're doing good?
I'm doing good.
Even though you lost the first episode.
I did lose the first episode.
But there's always time for you to now redeem yourself.
But now I'm wearing glasses. I can see the TV screen.
So
quality.
So last week we did who could get the most red cards in a game, and I won with 1 red card.
Yeah.
Tom, you got about 6 yellows.
6 yellow cards.
But it just wasn't enough.
But that didn't count. The yellow cards don't count. So.
And at the end of the day, Watford beat Chelsea in that game.
They did.
But this week, I have challenged you to a bit of a different game. This one, we're going to do headers and volleys. See who can score the most headers and volleys. We're also including 1 bounce.
Yeah.
So we'll do the half volley.
The half volley. Hopefully, this will be easier.
I think it will be. I mean, there's going to actually involve a little bit more skill.
Yeah.
Than just trying to hack
At least
people.
we're trying to play the game.
We are now.
As it's played.
We're promoting. We're promoting talent, skill, technique.
Try out new things in football.
Absolutely.
You don't just have to kick it normally.
Well, no. Sometimes you can just knock it into the air and just try and use your head in more ways than one.
You could use anybody.
Sometimes it's smarter to use your head than your foot. And that's using your head in more than one way then.
Yeah.
Or sometimes just kick it.
Unless you're using your head to block a ball.
Well, yeah.
It's probably smarter not to use your head.
Well, unless, do you remember John Terry against Slovenia?
Yeah. He had no brains at that moment, did he? Just like...
He did.
Dive.
But at the same time, it was like, it was
honourable.
I was impressed.
It
was like he's doing anything he can to... He's given his soul and his body.
I'd like to say it was like someone dying for his country, but it's not quite that.
Not quite, but still a valid effort on his behalf.
It was a good metaphor for that.
It was, yeah. Now we're going to randomise again 3 times.
Teams.
So 1, 2, 3.
Southampton, Newcastle.
Newcastle, eh? Come on, Newcastle. We can do this, guys. We can do this.
All right.
John Joe Shelby.
John Joe Shelby.
You're my man, John Joe. You're my man. Okay. Let's do this. So, Tom, you need to win this, really. Otherwise, next week, you're just playing for pride.
Pretty much, yeah.
Yeah. So, obviously, for each game that we do, we're obviously going to play different games over the...
Yeah, we're just kicking off with FIFA.
Nice.
Pun intended.
Yeah. So kicking off with FIFA. Obviously, I'm 1-0 up at the moment.
1-0.
Yeah, 1-0. I've decided to not, go down the the football metaphor.
It is strange that we use the French nil.
Yeah. It is.
I don't know, how did that come into play?
How did love come into play in tennis?
Exactly. Yeah.
How did that happen?
Love. Yeah.
And I never understand the scores in this. So you've won 1 point, but yet you've got 15, and then all of a sudden
it's 15.
You're up to 30.
So you're thinking, okay, so you double.
So it's going to be 45. It's going to be 45 now.
No, just 40.
40.
Why?
And then you're like,
why not? It's just
juice? No, I'm not thirsty, thanks. But and then all of a sudden you talk about love and that, and I don't really get it. I don't understand. If anyone knows the rules to any sport or or know why certain things are certain things.
In rugby, it's called a try, but you succeeded.
Yeah.
It's like you scored. Yeah, but I got a try. Yeah. Well, you didn't try.
Oh, you kick it through there.
You did it.
Oh, you get 2 points for this, 1 point for that, 3 points for this. It's like, well, what do I,
They just make it up as they go along.
Stupid. At least in football, you score a goal, you get 1.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
At least we know that's how.
Yeah.
Just small-minded. It's very difficult for me to keep track of things. 1 point for 1 goal. So much easier.
It's a big test this for Newcastle. One that they feel that they can pass with flying colours.
Newcastle. No. That's it.
Matt Ritchie. Mohamed Diame. Oriol Romeo. Read the play well to intercept. Really getting at the opposition this far up the pitch now. Put into the middle.
Get it out. Get it out.
Defended well. That pass never looked like reaching its target, and they're away with the ball.
Come on.
God, it's annoying when you get through on goal and you think, well, this isn't going to amount to much because I need to cross it.
Oh no.
Oh,
come
thanks for
on.
that. I think he's a Southampton supporter.
Yeah. I think he's just shit.
I've always. So
Come
imagine,
on.
say for instance, you were a footballer and you signed for a team,
Yeah.
and then you came up against Arsenal.
You've got to be professional.
Yeah, it must be fucking hard.
Oh! Get in. Ew.
Shocking defending there.
So yeah, going back to what you said.
Yeah, it must be fucking hard to sort of.
Yeah, it would be, but you got to be professional, haven't you?
Exactly.
Otherwise,
Yeah.
no one's
got to
want
put that
to.
aside.
Yeah.
Well, he's one of the best that anticipated balls into the box, and he was.
But especially if your whole family supported the team.
Yeah. If you don't let our team win in the final, you are disowned. I don't know why they had to be Northern, but
It's always, yeah, probably would have been Northern. Always.
The opposition with speed. Past him.
come on, guys. Come on.
Goal, Alex McCarthy. That's an easy save for him. Mohamed Diame. There's some potential in this move. Matt Ritchie, supporting player alongside.
Oh,
Oh, come on.
That is a free
the
kick.
dirty bastard.
And they've got a chance to really make the most of that decision. That's a poor challenge, isn't it? And the card's coming out.
Yeah, sometimes you wonder, is it a booking or not? I think
Oh,
we all thought
that was
yes,
terrible.
he's going to get the yellow card, as he does.
He's on the move all the time and makes lots of these interceptions.
Great tackle.
They've got numbers in this attack, and it looks dangerous.
Ooh.
And they get it away. That's a good
Well,
clearance.
this is a good start by Newcastle.
Well
I'm
out of harm's
happy with
way.
how things are going.
Maybe just
What, you
missed
surprised
the
that
bit a little
Newcastle
bit
are playing
there.
well?
I am.
Goes straight to the opposition.
Any Geordies watching this, these are the thoughts of Jonathan only.
They're not. Tom scripted this.
Moving forward with some danger to the opposition now they're here. Oriol Romeo.
Come on.
Here's Lemina. Yeah, Emil Højbjerg. Dusan Tadic.
Get in
Now
that
this
fucking
is an
box.
interesting attack. And that will clear the danger. Matt Ritchie.
So, what do you think is the best header or volley you've ever seen? Can you think of any? Just off the top of your
There
head?
is
or
one
above?
off the top of my head. It's kind of an accidental header.
Oh, right.
It was in the League Cup final, Tottenham against Chelsea, and I believe it was a cross or free kick.
Yeah.
Jonathan Woodgate.
High up the pitch.
He headed it,
Very good distance
and then
in the
I think it
clearance.
was checking goal,
Yeah.
saved it, but he punched it into Jonathan Woodgate's head, and then he went into the goal.
I don't
And
remember
that's,
that.
that's how we won the game.
It's brilliant.
And it's sweet because it was an accident, and yet we beat Chelsea
Played
in the
forward,
cup
been a
final.
menace in this attack.
What about you?
For me,
Goalkeeper. Ooh, it's close, Alan.
Van Basten's volley was pretty sweet, wasn't it, for Holland? That's one of those famous
Oh, I know the
volleys. Yeah, that's always a good one.
Oriol Romeo.
Rivaldo's bicycle kick.
Ryan Bertrand.
Do you remember that? outside the box. Did an overhead.
Who was that against?
I can't remember, but that was pretty insane. More recently, Olivier Giroud's flick that he did behind him, that one in the.
Oh yeah. There was Ibrahimovic's overhead kick.
Oh yeah, for Sweden
Against England.
That was insane.
And I'm pretty sure everyone in England at that time stood up and applauded.
Yeah, I did.
Because that was just insane.
It was.
Anyone would have the audacity to try that.
It was ridiculous. I mean, who was in goal?
That was Joe Hart.
Was it? Typical.
Yeah. I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if Joe Hart probably applauded it afterwards.
He probably did.
It's like, yeah, you
I reckon Joe Hart was a fan. Oh, yes. That's my favourite volley. I reckon Man City wanted Ibrahimovic at that point, and Joe Hart was a fan of Ibrahimovic as well. And he said, "Do you know what?
Do you know what? I'll make him look good."
Yeah. And then Ibrahimovic then went, "I'm going to United." And he was like, "You're a dick."
Zlatan go to United. I don't know why. Does he actually speak in third person?
I think so.
Because it just seems to be a thing where Zlatan does not like this.
I know. It's weird. But
Zlatan love you also.
But he's a good player, so we let him get away with it.
Apparently he's got his own video game now.
Well, he doesn't think he's a human, does he? He thinks he's a lion.
He's a lion.
He says, doesn't he say stuff like? Doesn't he say?
Zlatan is a lion.
It's like for purely humans. He sounds like Tiny the Tiger from what is it in Crash Bandicoot? It is Tiny Tiger, isn't it? Squash. No! Yeah, no. Apparently, he thinks he's a lion.
He thinks he's a lion.
Yeah, when they say who's the best, he said, "Who did you think was the best goal scorer, best player in the Premiership last season or whatever?" And he said something along the lines of, I don't know, Lukaku or something. And then they said, "Not yourself." And then he said something along the lines of lions aren't compared to humans or something. some bollocks like that. I'm sure if Zlatan ends up listening to this, I'm sure he'll correct us.
Yeah. I did not say lion.
Yeah.
I said tiger.
Yeah. But again, he's a fantastic player, so we let him get away with this. Unfortunately, he doesn't play for Arsenal, and he plays for that other shit team we're in.
The shits.
The shits. Come on, Newcastle. Come on, let's cement this now. Let's make Tom play for Pride next week. Come on. Oh, that's nice. That's nice, John Joe.
Good defensive clearance there.
Oh.
Alright, don't do that. Fucking hate when people do that online. So, oh look, I'm so good, I'm going to run my keeper out.
I'll just get bored.
There's a dangerous feel to this attack. It's looking good from their point of view. Taking on the defenders.
What would you do if you're... I mean, Jens Lehmann used to do it for Arsenal all the time, that kind of shit. But what would you do if Loris just decided to go for a little jog?
I think I'd be worried. I don't think it matters who the keeper is.
Would you...
I think any goalkeeper coming out of his area is a worry.
Do you mean worried as in, worried for the team conceding a goal, or just concerned for his well-being?
Concerned for his well-being.
Are you alright?
What are you doing? Do you remember what position you play? Oh God, Sam's the goalkeeper.
Is that what he sounds like? I haven't actually yet. Is that it?
No!
Oh, no! That's got to be it. No!
Time here from the goalkeeper. Cleared away by the defender.
Well, I mean, he's French, and so we just... They all sound like that,
Oh,
don't they?
come on. Oh!
Team for the keeper.
That'd be great, though.
Well, Tom, you've got just over 10 minutes to try and pull
Just
two back.
Get one back.
Advantage. Law
Something.
applied by the referee. It threads it through. Real chance. Opportunity here.
Ooh.
Mohamed Diame. There's good movement forward here. Now the shot.
Oh!
Volley. Nearly paid
Good
off.
effort.
Yeah, really good technique there. Known for that kind of volley.
Ooh.
Makes the challenge here.
Great tackle.
Yeah, Emil Højbjerg.
I feel like no one's making an effort to get into the box.
Yeah, no one wants to score for Southampton.
Bastards.
They're all scared. What happens? No. What happens if I score? I haven't got a very good celebration. I'm worried.
to do. What do you do when you score?
Turnover there that we didn't expect.
Come on,
I
Newcastle.
think any celebration
Slacked
is
off a bit.
acceptable except any sort of fascist symbolism.
Yeah.
It's
Well, we've
always
all seen
frowned
the
upon.
Italians doing a lot of that, haven't we?
Actually, yeah.
Here's Højbjerg.
Paolo Di Canio, I remember seeing him do that.
Really
God, he
getting
did,
at
didn't
the
he?
opposition this
Yeah.
far up the pitch now. On the move and able
What we
to
didn't
cover
realise was
well.
he was just a massive fan of John Travolta, and he just got the moves wrong. It was like he'd completely fucked it up. Saturday Night Fever, that's his favourite film.
Roselu.
Yes, come on. We're on Newcastle. That's 2-0 to the J-Man.
Masterclass.
Rafa Benitez, he's
Got to do it
happy.
for the next one now.
Sure, Jonno. Sure.
Capable of getting with this team.
Yes.
All right, well that's it for this episode.
So what are you proposing for the final one?
Should we do own goals next?
Home goals?
Home
Okay.
goals.
Okay, but you can't just give it to the keeper and he just runs it into his own
Keeper
net.
won't score. Keepers can't score. Keepers are essentially working for you still,
Right, okay.
but the rest
Try
of your
and
team
prevent.
aren't. Yeah,
Okay. So the keeper's not on your team, technically.
not really. No.
Right, okay. So we'll be back next week where Tom will be playing for Pride and I will be playing for a clean sweep.
Yeah.
Let's do it. Right, we'll see you later.
See you next episode.